Okay, welcome back. In this video, we're going to focus on getting healing spells to work for enemies. So here's another plugin. I will make it nice and big. So hopefully you can read it. That looks pretty good. I will see if I can copy and paste this in the description. If not, you'll have to pause it right here. Okay. All you do is you take this and you throw it in your plugins folder, which I'm about to do right now. Let's see here, tutorial. And I want to go with plugins. Just going to copy and paste this. Healing item ID. Oops. Yeah. I gotta copy it from the other game. Healing item add state. Okay. So this is going to be working rather similar to this one. Let me just close and reopen this now that I have that in there. Okay. We got our starting map. I need to create an item. This is going to be a healing item. And we're just going to call this heal. Now, why am I doing this? Well, sometimes I might want the enemy to have an AoE heal. Or, for example, I created something called Holy Shield, where the enemy puts a heal on their ally. It's a small heal. And also increases their defense. So it also puts a state on them. I want to be able to do things like that. So for my icon, I'll do that one. This is also going to be one. This is going to be HP recovery. And it's going to be used on characters of their own army. I'm not going to have an animation. And I'm going to just have 0 recovery. So it's not actually going to recover anything. But there's going to be custom parameters. And I have to look up what that was from the other game. Items. Go down here. Where's Holy Shield? Holy Shield. So range 3. It's going to filter to players. Item recovery 0. And this is what we need to copy a state ID. That's all we needed. I'm going to go back to our tutorial game. Let me close out of that one. Okay, database. We're going to create heal. Down here in custom parameters, we are going to have these brackets that say state ID, colon, and then I got to figure out, create a new state. This is going to be heal. We'll make it the gold book. And we can make these invisible so they don't show up in the game, but right now I'm just doing it so I can see for this process. This part doesn't really matter, but I'll just set it to healing 1. We're going to get rid of the state anyway. But the state ID is 7, as you can see right here. If you do not see these numbers, there might be a setting either in options or what was it, variables? I'm not sure if that's where it was. ID variables can be used in unit and item event dialog. It might be that, but I don't remember if they automatically show up or not. But we're using state ID 7. So in items, we're going to go to heal and custom parameters, and state ID is just going to be 7. Okay, so now when an enemy uses this item, it's going to heal for 0, so not do anything. I got rid of that animation, so hopefully there's no animation. And then it's going to put a state ID of 7 on the allied unit. So now we're going to go back to what we just did in the previous video, where we had icicle. I'm just going to copy and paste this. We're going to call this heal. This is going to work on enemies. They have to be alive and they need to have heal on them. Okay. Now we're going to go to our execute script. We're going to store their unit ID as 2, just like before. The state that we're going to identify for unit ID 2 is going to be the heal state. We're going to store unit ID 2. Once again, active is going to be the caster. Unit ID 2 is going to be the receiver. It'll target only one person. The animation, we'll just make it healing large. That's a default one, not one we created. We're going to get the magic of the caster, which I remember being 10. We don't need resistance. We're not going to multiply. We'll keep that, but we're not going to multiply it by anything. We'll just keep it at 100. Because I just like having this here in case I ever need to do anything with it. Now, extensive command. This is going to filter only on enemies, because we don't want it healing us too. And this is going to be heal HP. It's going to work on unit ID 2, and it's going to be a single target spell. Ooh. What happened to my power? Am I not on? Energy saver is on. Did I become unplugged? Yes, I became unplugged. And we have power. Okay. Healing animation, the recovery, you can make it full. We're going to specify it to magic. We're not going to ignore UI. So, we need to give this enemy heal. Now, if we get rid of icicle, heal will be all they have. And we will create another enemy. And this one's just going to stand there and have 12 hit points. Normal. Oops. I just wanted to go to... I'll just do map test. Okay. So, if we attack this person, they're down to 6 hit points. Are we going to get healed? No, no heal. Why did you not use heal? Range is self. I gotta change the item. Specify. We're gonna make it a range of 2. Hopefully this works now. Let's attack again. Goes in heal. I played a bunch of animations. So let's see if we can get rid of those animations. This is the one we want. Oh, I think there was another plugin I used to get rid of that animation. Let me just close out all these. Let's start from scratch. Arc Brigade, plugin, healing item, healing animation 0. So here's another one. Right there. Leave that up. You can screenshot it. Now I'm going to copy and paste this into the tutorial. Let me save and close. Hopefully that gets everything to work properly. Plugin. I'm going to paste that in there. And then hopefully that got rid of at least one of the animations. Okay, let's try this one more time. I think that should get rid of one of them, not the other. But let's see. Okay, that's our animation. The second one we want to get rid of. Okay. Oh. If we go to heal, we want to decrease heal. And this we want to make free. Now that might get rid of it. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check one more thing. Enemy scope 0, animation none. What if I want that to show the actual stuff getting healed? I think it's in... Alright, let's just see if that fixed it first. Map test. Okay. Heal. Still plays the second animation. Don't want that. Now I think in the resources, resource location, real recovery and easy recovery, I want this as none. I think this is what's causing it. Let's set both of those to none. Let's see if that fixed it. No, still there. Oh. Did I not have it get rid of heal? No, I didn't change it to enemy. Okay. But why is it playing that second one? Try it one more time. Oops. Do some damage. I think it was not getting rid of the state, and the state was healing them. Nope, still there. I got to work on my other one. Let's see what can be going wrong. I should be decreasing heal. What if we... Oh, it's right there. Why is there none here? Or not none. I want none. I'm not sure what I did on my other one. I might just have to make a different animation. There's literally nothing, which is weird. I'll just change it to enemy target like that and see if that's what it is. Whoops. Okay, we got the heal. Healed, and then it had that extra animation. Okay. So yes, if you just create an animation, just like we created our icicle animation, and just make everything blank, and then change that one location to that blank animation, it'll work. I don't really feel like doing... can I do it real fast? I'll do it real fast. Just so you can see we can get it to work. It's just a little bit of a duct tape method. Open graphics. So we want to go to tutorial, graphics, effects. Just going to copy and paste icicle. None. I'm just going to call it none. Control A, delete, Control S. Go in here. Resources, graphics, effect, add, none. Animations, original effects, copy icicle, details, none. Okay, delete all these. Frame will be 1. Starting map, map common events, heal, enemy magic, and here, instead of enemy target 1, we're going to make it none. That's all you would have to do. Doesn't take very long, but the game felt like annoying me. I'm pretty sure I had none on my other game. I don't know why it was there or not. Attack. And of course we miss. Now it should work. Heal. Healing animation. Heal. And we're good. Now something to know about this method. I believe if you also have a spell, kind of like I had icicle, it's only going to heal it's going to choose to heal someone when they are below 50% health. Otherwise, they will probably use the damaging spell. Let's see if we can show that. So, how am I going to do that? I'm going to give this girl icicle. So now she has the choice of both. I'm going to change my test member to do 3 less damage. Whoops, that was 3 damage. I think he was doing 9. I'm going to put that as 6. 6 against 3 is 3 damage. Okay. So now when I attack, I should do 3 damage. So she's at 75% hit points. They are using Icicle. Now, I get her down to 50% hit points, I think. I think that should trigger the heal. There you go. And that's the way that works. I don't know how to change the AI, but that's the way that works. And hopefully you can do some cool stuff with that like I do in my game. That's it for this one. Hopefully they're not too complicated because there's a little bit of script in it. Have a good day, guys.